The 1857 revolt, also known as the Indian Rebellion of 1857 or the First War of Independence, had several causes. Here are the main factors that led to the uprising. Sepoy discontent. The rebellion was triggered by the discontent among Indian sepoys, soldiers, serving in the British East India Company's army. Grievances included low pay, racial discrimination, and the use of cartridges greased with animal fat, which offended both Hindu and Muslim soldiers. Socio-religious factors. The revolt was fueled by social and religious concerns. British policies threatened traditional customs and beliefs, such as the introduction of Western education, interference in social practices like sati, widow immolation, and the erosion of religious traditions. Economic exploitation. British economic policies, such as high taxation and the annexation of lands, caused economic hardships for Indians. The introduction of British-made goods also harmed local industries, affecting both the elites and common people. Loss of power and prestige. The decline of Indian rulers and the annexation of princely states by the British had resulted in a loss of power and prestige among the Indian elite, leading to discontent and resistance. During the revolt, several leaders emerged to lead the movement against British rule. Some of the notable leaders involved were Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi, the queen of the princely state of Jhansi. She was a courageous and influential figure who led her troops in battle against the British. Bahadur Shah II, the last Mughal emperor of India. He was seen as a symbolic leader of the revolt and played a unifying role, despite his limited authority. Nana Sahib, a prominent leader in Kanpur, he sought to reclaim his inheritance and led the revolt in that region. Tantia Tope, a skilled military strategist and commander, he played a significant role in coordinating the rebellion across various regions. Kumwar Singh, a zamindar, landlord, from Bihar, he led a rebellion against the British and fought for the rights of the Indian peasants. The British employed a combination of military force, diplomacy, and divide and rule tactics to suppress the revolt. Military suppression. The British authorities brought in reinforcements from Britain and used their superior military strength to suppress the rebellion. They engaged in fierce battles with the rebels and gradually gained control over various regions. Divide and rule. The British exploited existing divisions within Indian society, such as religious and regional differences, to weaken the unity of the rebellion. They sought support from loyal sepoys, recruited troops from areas unaffected by the revolt, and promised rewards and privileges to those who remained loyal to the British. Diplomatic measures. The British employed diplomacy to isolate and weaken the rebel leaders. They engaged in negotiations, made promises, and used intelligence networks to gather information about the rebel activities and their supporters. Brutal crackdown. The British resorted to brutal measures to crush the rebellion. They executed rebel leaders, conducted mass punishments, and adopted a policy of reprisals against the civilian population to instill fear and quell any further resistance. By early 1858, the British had successfully suppressed the revolt, re-establishing their control over India. They implemented more direct and stringent policies to tighten their grip on the country and prevent future uprisings.